everybody, welcome back to the Temple of the Luminary Lion YouTube channel. My name is Julius from www.templeoftheluminarylion.com, and if you're looking for some insights into your career, your love life, some goals that you're working towards, and much more, then stick around because this message may be for you. And if you resonate with any part of this reading, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and also post in the comments what resonated for you. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Hello, my Taurus friends. If you were born between April 20th and May 20th, then this message may be for you. If you have Taurus as your moon and or rising sign, then this also may be a message for you. So I'm going to start with some tarot, and I'm just going to pull some general energies that are going around you right now. What is some general energy, maybe some opportunities, maybe some advice for Taurus? All right, we have the Four of Cups. We have the Sun. And we have the Eight of Wands. All right, well, we have the Sun card here, which is telling me that things are going pretty well for you. You are maybe feeling kind of content in where you're at. You're feeling happy. Maybe you have a good career, maybe you have, a good relationship, whatever it may be, but you're feeling pretty good. And I feel like that is something you're kind of just living in right now. Like you're not really looking for growth, or you're not really looking for opportunities because you're pretty happy with where you're at right now, which is totally fine. I do feel like you live a very fast-paced life, but I also feel like that is something that you enjoy. That's part of this like happiness that you have. You're able to get along really well with what you're doing. So really good energies here. This four could kind of allude to maybe some boredom. Maybe you are kind of so focused on where you're at right now that you're missing some opportunities that could be passing you by. So you might want to just kind of explore that a little bit, but things look pretty good for you, I think, Taurus. Let's go ahead and pull some cards here for career. So what's going on with career for Taurus? What is going on with their job or with their business? Any opportunities? Okay, we have the Hermit. We have Justice. And we have the Five of Swords. Interesting. So I kind of feel like maybe you are a very independent person when it comes to your work. You don't really like to work with other people. You don't like to collaborate so much. Maybe you have your own business and you're the only person that's part of this business. I definitely feel like there's some like tension with other people when it comes to your career or your work, and you're very this hermit energy of wanting to be by yourself, wanting to work independently and not have to answer to other people or not have to work with other people on projects. I definitely feel like there's a sense of you kind of maybe judging or feeling like you're better than other people when it comes to your work, and nobody can do it as well as you, so you just need to do it yourself. That kind of energy I'm getting with this Justice and this Five of Swords. I definitely feel like you maybe have an entrepreneur mindset. You're trying to grow something for yourself, and you're not really interested in working with or helping another company to get money, right? Like you're wanting it for yourself. If you are looking for a job, you may want to, find something where you can work remotely. This could allude to some kind of career in like law, so enforcement, or working at a courthouse or something like that, I definitely feel like there's some of that kind of vibe with the Justice and the Five of Swords there. Cool. So I also want to look at your love life. So what does love life look like for Taurus? What's going on currently? What are some opportunities coming? Any advice around love? Ooh, okay, we have the Knight of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, interesting. I feel like for you guys, if you're in a relationship, I feel like you're really in the relationship. Like you're happy with where you're at. Things are going really well. You found like the person that is meant to be for you. You guys just kind of meld really well together. Your expectations are being met when it comes to your relationship, and I feel like it's a really positive energy, and that may be where this energy is coming from up here with the Sun and the Four of Cups, where maybe you're just kind of like basking in that positive energy, and you're not really wanting to rock the boat too much, because things are going really well with your relationship. If you're looking for a relationship or you're single, this may allude to somebody coming into your life that kind of it just feels right for you, and it feels like you're finding that special somebody you've been looking for. I definitely feel like maybe there's some interesting maybe patterns of behavior that you're overcoming. With this Wheel of Fortune, I think of a cycle that's being worked through. But I feel like in the end with this Nine of Cups, like everything's coming out really well, and like you're happy, and you're getting what you want. Your expectations are being met, and you're not feeling down about your relationship, or you're not struggling in that aspect of life. Perfect. Okay, so I want to talk about some of your goals. So whatever goals you're working on, these could be old goals that you've been working on for a long time. These could be new goals that you are just starting out on the journey to accomplish, whatever it might be. I'm going to pull some cards just regarding your goals. So what are some things going on around goals for Taurus? Okay, we have the King of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups. All right. We have the Page of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so I kind of feel like maybe you are somebody that is a little bit set in your ways, or you feel like, in order to accomplish your goals, it has to be done a certain way. There needs to be this certain structure. There needs to be these certain rules being followed. And there's only one path to get to the end result, which is what you're trying to get to. So whatever these goals are, and I feel like there's some advice here that it's okay to kind of break from that maybe made up set of rules that you've created, or somebody has told you that you have to follow when it comes to achieving your goals. And you may need to move on from that and move away from that and try something different and be a little bit more creative with accomplishing these goals. I feel like there's definitely a need for you to kind of open up and not be so set in your ways when it comes to this goal, and be a little bit more curious about what are other options or other ways that you might be able to achieve the goal that you set out to achieve. I definitely feel like there needs to be a little bit of a shift in the path towards achieving that goal right now. All right. I do want to kind of touch on the spiritual side of things. So whatever you believe in, if you believe in God, if you believe in the universe, if you believe in spirit or source, or if you believe, in just a higher power or your higher self, whatever it is, I want to look into that side of you a little bit and see if there's any messages that come through. What does the spiritual side have for Taurus? All right, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Three of Cups. And we have the Hierophant. Okay. Beautiful. So I almost feel like maybe there's a shift going on with you spiritually, or there's kind of a new understanding, whether or not you've kind of acknowledged it or brought it up to the surface. I definitely feel like there's some kind of shift going on for you spiritually. And this may have to do with a specific group of people that you've been working with or talking to or hanging around. But I definitely feel like there's this kind of spark that's starting to happen for you where you realize there is something a little bit bigger than yourself out there, and you're wanting to explore that a little bit. If you haven't made it to that point yet, then maybe this is something that you want to start exploring, and kind of seek out some people that maybe share some similar beliefs or kind of feeling the same way that you are. But I definitely feel like with this Hierophant card that you maybe are in need of some kind of like spiritual teacher or spiritual guide, or some kind of spiritual tradition that you want to follow, or something like that, where you, because I feel like, again, you're somebody that really likes structure or really likes to do things a certain way, and I feel like by finding a spiritual tradition that resonates with you, it will provide that a little bit of that structure for you. But I definitely feel like with this card here, the Hierophant, you might be on the verge of finding some kind of spiritual guidance. But I definitely feel like, if you're already a spiritual person, there might be a shift coming, and there may be a shift with other people that kind of share a similar belief system as you. So exciting stuff for you spiritually. I feel like there's definitely movement going on and growth around that area. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to pull some Lenormand cards. So this is the Rainbow Reflections Lenormand. It's actually a deck that I created myself. So I'm going to put the link down in the description. If you'd like to purchase a copy of this deck, you'll be able to do that down there. I'm just going to pull for some general energies, what's going on with Taurus. All right, we have Mountain, Star, and Tree. Okay, so this is really kind of making me feel like it has to do with the spiritual shift that's going on within you. And this may be related to your goals as well, where there's some kind of shift that needs to happen, where you need to look at things a little bit differently. Because I feel like you're being guided through whatever obstacles you're facing right now. And I feel like it's comes from a spiritual guidance, where you're able to kind of get over the mountain, and get to where you're able to establish your roots and feel comfortable and feel like you're where you're meant to be. And I feel like that has to do a little bit with this journey over here with your spiritual side. So if your goals are spiritual goals, definitely kind of look into making some shifts as it relates to your spiritual side. And I can definitely see this even as being like, maybe you were raised in a certain tradition and you feel maybe a little bit obligated to stick with that, but you're kind of having feelings that it just isn't resonating for you anymore. And so that's where this shift is coming. I definitely can see that for a lot of you guys. Excellent. All right, I'm going to pull a couple more Oracle cards for you, just to get some general energies to see what's going on here for Taurus. I'm going to take that. We got 2, so I'm going to go with it. All right, so we have opposition, confrontation, and we have tension. Okay, interesting. So these both came out together, so I feel like maybe there is, within whatever aspect of your life that resonates with you, there's some kind of tension, there's some kind of confrontation that needs to happen. That might be something you're ignoring, right? With this up here, I feel like you are in a good place within yourself. Maybe your relationship's really good. Maybe your career is going well for you, like you're doing what you want to be doing. And maybe something over here is what's causing a little bit of like tension and confrontation within like your family or friends or whatever, that might need to be confronted and worked through. But there's that might be something that you need to be a little bit mindful of and aware of moving forward. All right, let me pull another oracle card. This confrontation and tension could come with this career, right? With this Five of Swords and not really getting along with other people at your work, or kind of feeling like you need to step away from the current job that you're in because of this inability to connect with your coworkers or your boss or whatever it is. Destiny. Echinacea. Okay, so destiny. So whatever your beliefs are, and as it relates to destiny, I definitely feel like this is kind of your opportunity right now to examine that a little bit and explore that, and maybe that's coming with this spiritual growth and adjustment that you're going through, or maybe going through in the near future. But I definitely feel like there's some work that might need to be done around that. I don't personally believe in destiny, but I definitely believe that we all have a calling, and I think that might be where your next step might take you to figuring that out. Okay, so lastly, I'm going to pull a card for you. It's a crystal card, and this might be a crystal that you'd want to maybe work with a little bit as you're navigating through some of this stuff that you're going through right now. So let's see what crystal is coming through for Taurus. Ruby, shine. Excellent. So you may want to get a little piece of this if you can, and work with it. So maybe wear a piece of ruby or have a little piece at your house or something like that, as a reminder that, regardless of what you're going through, regardless of this mountain that you're trying to get over, this confrontation that's going on, these adjustments that you're having to make, whatever it is, let it remind you that you have the energy inside of you, the brightness, the light, whatever you want to call it, that you can shine throughout every aspect of your life. And I think that that's going to be important for you moving forward, and really accomplishing a lot of what you've set out to accomplish here. So anyway, I hope that was really helpful for you, Taurus. I hope that you're able to use some of this spiritual guidance to get through whatever obstacles is coming your way. I hope that you're able to deal with whatever confrontation and tension is going on. You're able to accomplish your goals here. You continue to have really good relationships, and you find that balance within work that you're looking for. And as always, I hope that the light of the Luminary Lion guides you on your path and protects you along your journey. Take care, everybody.